a young man who's going to have scars until the day he dies.
Pinned by officers during an arrest, trapped on 180-degree asphalt for 4 minutes. That's what Michael Kenyon says caused these third-degree burns. He spent 30 days in a burn center recovering from the injuries.
This isn't a situation where we had a combative, violent felon who's putting officers in danger.
Steve Benedetto is Kenyon's attorney. He's filing a lawsuit against the city, claiming Phoenix police has a pattern and practice of violating Fourth Amendment rights, unreasonable seizure through excessive force.
Michael screaming out in pain as anybody would if they were being cooked.
The lawsuit claims officers thought Kenyon stole his roommate's laptop, even though he did not match the description of the suspect and was not the thief. The arrest caught on surveillance video.
There's virtually no internal accountability.
The case was examined by the city's Critical Incident Review Board, and the officers were cleared, citing that the actions of the officers were within policy as written at the time. A new policy requires police to be, quote, reasonably attentive to environmental conditions, extreme temperatures, and surface heat when placing a person on the ground against vehicles and other surfaces.
They could lay a tarp or a blanket or a towel or something down, and they can dictate where. That would be reasonable.
Karen Laser-Garrett is a police practices and procedures expert witness. She says officers might need to get creative with how they perform arrests in order to stay within the new policy.
You don't want to create injuries that's not necessary, and that's not their job.
But Kenyon and his attorney say it's too little, too late.
This isn't the first time this has happened.
Now, if you are on asphalt that's 160 degrees or above, after a few seconds, you can get second-degree burns, and after a few minutes, you can suffer third-degree burns. Now, back in 2016, the city of Phoenix created an ordinance that banned people from walking their dogs when it was above 100 degrees outside because it could cause burns to dog paws. And the lawsuit says that because of that ordinance, the city of Phoenix and the police department should have taken action to prevent detainees from suffering burns as well. Reporting in Phoenix, I'm Sarah Robinson for Arizona's Family.
Thank you, Sarah.